Hey guys, welcome back to the last video of the Stanley parable. We don't have a lot to do, but there is something very important to do today. So I suppose there are only 2 or 3 endings which are left out, some special endings. So let me try to get them. The first is uh, taking the bucket and then falling off the window. If you remember, without the bucket, we have done that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps it's
So we take the
time.
bucket and we go back. Climb here at
Stanley clung
cubicle
the bucket to his
434.
cheek. Could his co-workers really all be gone?
Oh,
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear. We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self. The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger. Of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
No,
Said the bucket.
not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like...
what the?
Stanley, you did it. You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
And we are back. I think these are all the endings
All of
which
his
are available
co-workers were
in the
gone.
game.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
However, now the thing is, there is an ending which there's something called as the epilogue ending, which I'll have to go back to the start screen and then begin it. And then again, there's one more thing, which is this new content, the book door, which is supposed to be here, that is still not active, which I hope will be activated once I play the epilogue. So let's go to the epilogue then. Many years later. This is the wasteland. Where am I supposed to go? Go towards the sun? So if you guys remember, so there was this new content ending where you're stuck in a room for many years. You only have a skip button to press, and after many years, kind of everything collapses and you're in the wasteland. Nice moon, huh? Can't walk on fire. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to walk or just wait here till it turns day now? My god, there's a dust storm. The chairs. Imagine if you have to live on such a planet. It won't be possible to survive, right? Because there's no food here. Wow. There is no food, so you wouldn't be able to survive. There's no food, there's no water, there's no nothing. Okay, I am supposed to go here, that's for sure, but what is that? It looks like a phone booth. Or what do you call that? Portable toilet kind of a thing. It's a post box? No, it's that escape pod. There is bucket in there. And I can grab the bucket. Wow. I didn't know that. Can I climb up here? Yes. Can I fall? Yes, and nothing happened. Ah, this is that room wherein there was this memory lane kind of a thing. Cookie Nine's blog. Uncompromising gaming content. Review the Stanley Parable 2. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with its sequel. Okay, so what? Continue on my journey. No more spin-offs, no more sequels. Ah, the name button.
Jim.
Oh. Nice. Really, hats off to the developers, the whole team actually, whoever has written this, thought of this. Ah, the collectibles. Can't go back. Hello again. It's nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise. What nonsense. It's not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. Stanley Parable 3. All we do is change the number in the game's title screen. We also need a really dumb subtitle for the game, something loud and cloudy. Go ahead, try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. Let's say Curse of the Octopus. It's the Stanley Parable 3, Curse of the Octopus. Advance the number of sequel by 1 and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Let's do it. That is the test achievement, the broken achievement. Yes. Please enter the current time. Current time, it's 11. Oh man. Oh, right, I can go back. It's 11:03. Yep. It's a slider until the computer is barely visible. Stanley Parable 3, Curse of the Octopus. My goodness. I can now go and get the test achievement. Let's begin the game, get the test achievement. I think that is the only thing left out now. There's nothing much.
This is the story of a man named Stan. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yay, I think the new content is active.
Time.
Yes, it is there now. Return to the Stanley Parable 2 Expo Hall. Yes.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Yeah, I like this office a lot. I would really love to work here.
The Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
The thing is, I only have to get the test achievement. Okay, so I'll do two things. One, first I'll get the test achievement, then let me take this bucket to this bucket area and see if there is another bucket there.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Yes.
As you can see, the
Yes.
machine is not working yet since... What? Wait, what in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement.
This is what it has been about. This is why we play this
I
game.
didn't do anything to it, I swear. It was
Just to
broken
get this
just a
test
second ago.
achievement.
Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure, composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
So as I understand, there are 4 characters in the game: Stanley, the narrator, the bucket, and then the other person who is unnamed, who
What else? What other exhibits have
gives
you
us
seen
all
yet?
those dialogues at the beginning, like adjust the time, adjust the slider, all those things.
Wait, there are 2 buckets here. How did you get a second bucket? Oh
Where
no,
is
the
the-
warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you with me? Stanley!
What
Oh,
the?
God, I didn't lose you. Stanley, the power of 2 buckets was too much. I had to destroy both of them. I know how much the bucket meant to you, but I couldn't take the risk. I hope one day you can forgive me.
Bucket is gone now. Okay. Let's leave then. I think I've got what I came for. So,
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
where's this briefcase now? So, anyways, guys, so this is it. This has been the Stanley Parable 2, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, whatever you want to call it. It's been a very fun game. It has been very, very fun to make these videos. I really hope you enjoy all of them. Since this is the last part, I'll see you in another game and another time. Hopefully very soon. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.